All right, let's get started. From Abbey Park City, being a global DJ, what kind of advice can you give someone who is inspired by your music and wants to follow in your footsteps? Well, first, I'm flattered that someone wants to follow my footsteps. Um, but it's very difficult to give an advice. I don't really know what to say. Um, I started. It was just about my passion and wanted to sharing it. And I think it's not really more complicated than that. Um, you got to be really obsessed to be able to make it there because there's so much competition. So it's a lot about production now. Whereas when I started, it was more like creating a reputation as a DJ. And then after I started producing, now it's really difficult to make it as a DJ if you're not producing. So yeah, I mean the main thing is really to learn how to produce, I think. So from Zach, Philadelphia, do you expect to produce more artists like Britney Spears, Nelly Furtado, Lady Gaga, Christina Aguilera? Absolutely, yes. Maybe not all of them, but some. That's what I want to do in 2010. And then in 2011, I'm going to have a new album. So not necessarily those exact artists, but producing some incredibly talented people like this. Yes. Um, Peter Sweden. Hey David, is there another kind of music that you love as well as electro? Of course, obviously. I mean, I listen to a lot of different stuff to inspire me when I produce. Um, I've always liked hip hop and urban music in general, but I also listen to rock because I love mixing like rock chords. Sorry, I love mixing rock chords with like dance beats and like add some hip hop influences. I love to mix lots of different genre, but it's always like a driven by a dance beat. That's my thing. But when it comes to music like chord progression and melodies and stuff, I really listen to a lot of different stuff. Um, Ken from Rome. Hey David, is there another musical instrument that you're able to play as well as the DJ console and the mixer? Well, I can play, but not as a real musician that can perform in concert. I play enough to program, uh, so I can play a melody on a piano or something like this. I use a very small keyboard usually most of the time because I would correct using my software I use most of the time, Ableton Live or Logic, and I would play a little bit something simple, usually make some mistakes and correct it until it sounds really good. So I'm not like the greatest musical like player, but it's enough to create. That's for me what counts. Um, from Lauren, Miami. You said Lauren?
Lauren.
Okay. From Lauren, Miami. David, are you planning a tour to Miami this year? Well, every year I come for Winter Music Conference, and I might come for Art Basel actually. I had a request for that, and I have to say it was like exciting. I heard it's a really good moment to play in Miami, and I've never done it, so yes. Jody Philly, you are at the top now. Thank you, Jody. What could be a message to the guys that are trying to get to the top also? Um, well, it's a long way. That's what I can say. Um, I'm just trying to enjoy the ride right now, to be honest. But I've never really tried to be where I am right now. I always wanted a little bit more, but I never even imagined that what is happening to me right now was gonna happen. So I think nobody should, like, when you're starting, you shouldn't think like, okay, I want to be there, because it's then you're gonna go crazy. I think you should just, try to have fun, and that's what I've been doing all the time. Like making music and being a DJ because I want to have a good time, and I love doing that. I never did it because I want to be like some of the biggest producer on the planet or everything. It just happened, you know, that people started to call me to produce. But I think make music for yourself first. That's how I feel. Kerry from Frankfurt. Hey David, when do you release your next album? Your show in Frankfurt Cocoon was very cool. Yeah, that show was crazy. I had so much fun. I played that brand new remix that I made for Kelly Rowland. I produced a new track for her first single of the next album, and I also made a "Fuck Me I'm Famous" remix. And it was the first night I was playing it, and I was like, wow! I played it like 3 times. It was crazy. Now, when it comes to the next album, it's gonna be for 2011. Because as I said before, I want to use 2010 to produce different artists. I always like dreamed secretly of doing this, so I want to take this year to achieve that dream. Ashley Harrisburg, you've parted in some pretty sweet countries. What country throws the best party? I would say Latin America, without a doubt. And they just like warm people. They know how to party. Yeah, that's what I feel. Brazil, it's crazy. Brian Omaha, what artist was your favorite to work with? I can't give only one name. It's difficult because all the people on my album were really amazing. But I have to say I'm very thankful to will.i.am, because it was like a really big inspiration for me. I think for him also, but it was like a really magic moment. And Akon also, it's kind of special because both of them are producers, so kind of speak the same language but with a different background. Obviously, Kelly Rowland was my first experience working with, an R&B artist, and like it was perfect. Kid Cudi, I mean, all of them really. It's been an amazing journey, this album, and you have to listen to the album if you don't know it yet. Brian, that was the question. Jennifer Birmingham, a lot of DJs use computer. Do you still use CDs? Yes, I still use CDs. I might, with the new Pioneer CD player, I might, in the future, use, like flash drives or a hard disk, and not CDs anymore. But it will still, I need that like hard machine. I don't really like to play from a laptop, even though I use my laptop to produce a lot. But I think it doesn't look good. It's not sexy, and the way it's organized, you gotta be so focused on the laptop when you DJ. I think it's kind of taking your attention away from the crowd, and I love to play for the people. So I'm not really a computer DJ. Lewis from Philly, how old were you when you start? Wow, when I first started DJing, I was like 13 or 14, but I was more like a bedroom DJ. And my first parties were in my basement when I was like 15 or 16. I don't even know. No, 15, I think. Yeah, and I would charge like $1 to get in. Brian, that's done. Louis, that's done. Michael from So that's probably Michelle from Paris. What's your favorite song right now? Ooh, that's tricky. Wow. Um, ooh. I just made a song that I really, really, really love. It's called Louder Than Words. It's like a proper house music record, and it's not on the album. It's not a big pop record. It's more like it's for the DJs, it's for my community, and we're gonna release it only on Beatport. I'm really happy of that song that we made, me and Afrojack. It's Louder Than Words. You should check it out. It's really cool. So from Lucy London, who inspired you to become a DJ producer? Well, many people, obviously, different ones. At the very beginning, I heard Frankie Knuckles and David Morales and Lil Vega. And that was like beginning of the 90s. And I was like, wow. But I never thought that one day I could reach that level. And after there was like people like Eric Morillo. And still now there's a lot of DJs that are inspiring when I listen to them, like the Swedish House Mafia, Afrojack, Laidback Luke. Those people, I love to go hang out and dance on their music. These are like my main people, like my musical family. Zach from Salt Lake City, has one of your CDs ever skipped in the middle of your show? Well, actually, like, it's terrible. There was like a huge deal. I made a live mix, and it was like everywhere on the internet, live. And the first record I played was When Love Takes Over, and it skipped. And it was like terrible. That was like, it happened like for the first time to me, and it happened live like everywhere on the planet. So yes, it happened to me before. From Lisa, Philadelphia, besides yourself, who is your favorite DJ? Well, it's difficult to name only one, but as I said, yeah, I love the Swedish House Mafia, I love Afrojack, DJ Chucky. DJ Chucky is a monster. Eric Morillo, Richie Otin, James Daviela. Who can I name that I really love? Josh Wink. I love Josh Wink. From Brittany Tuscan. Tuscan? What is that?
Tuscan?
Tuscan? Is that?
Oh, she's from Tucson.
Tucson?
Yeah.
Okay, Tucson. Okay. From Brittany Tucson, have you played the DJ Hero video game? Yes, and I love it. It's great. It's fun. And actually, it was a lot of fun. I'm gonna be a character in the next DJ Hero game, and it was crazy. Like, they put me a suit to do me in 3D, and that was like unbelievable because I could see myself. It's like a video projector on the wall, and it was just sick. Every time I was moving, like, I had my kind of a Muppet that was doing the same thing. It was just a great experience, fun. Christina McFurry, what's your most embarrassing moment? I don't want to tell you. This is my secret. Taylor, Holland, PA. What was the job you wanted as a child? I always wanted to be a DJ since I was like a baby. Like, even when I was like 3 or 4, I was obsessed by records. I have pictures of me. Like, I remember my my mom getting mad at me because I was always touching the turntables and the records. I always wanted to do that, so I'm very blessed that I could, just live out of my passion, really. Georgette Chamier, wow, from Lawrenceville. It's like is that an exercise?
Which one is it?
Lawrence.
Oh.
Is that a problem?
I have no idea. Lawrenceville? Maybe they just added a letter in there.
Okay. Chamier. From Georgette Chamier, Lawrenceville. If you could redo life over again, what would you do differently? Maybe I wouldn't wait so much to become a producer. I mean, yeah, that's one thing. And I would have taken some piano lesson when I was a kid and learn like theory. That would be, because right now, sometimes when I make music, I'm like slow because I have a lack of theory. So I have to try so many things before it works. People that have studied when they were young, it's just like, I wish I was like that. But, I mean, I'm not too slow. It's okay. From Michelle Zaitz, Marlton, NG. I don't know where the hell this is. Does the amount of your fans you have get out of your hand?
Does the amount of fans that you have get out of hand? I think that's
yeah, all right. Does the amount of fans you have? Oh, okay. How do you say virgule in English?
Very good. Yeah.
Very good. No, how do you say it?
How do you say what?
When you write?
Tick.
Tick?
Oh, hang on. Where's the
'Cause there's
question?
no.
Okay, does the amount...
Oh, comma.
Oh, comma.
Oh, comma, yeah.
Does the amount of fans you have get out of hand?
Okay. So from Michel Zitz, does the amount of fans you have get out of hand? By the way, I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, I'm French. I don't know. I don't know what it means, but yes, I have a lot of fans, and I'm happy about it. And I hope it's going to go on forever like that. From Esbjörn, Sweden. What kind of gaming system you got? Are you a Xbox guy or a PlayStation fan? Or do you go old school and still own a Nintendo? Well, actually, it's more Wii. I'm more a Wii guy. But I have to admit, I don't really use it because I spend more time making music. But for me, playing with my laptop, making beats is exactly the same that a lot of those guys, playing with their PlayStation or whatever. I think it's the same kind of idea. From Maria, Sweden. Will you come to Scandinavia on your hopefully upcoming tour? Maybe Sweden. I can't wait to see you live. Yes, I love Sweden. First, I want to understand why there's so many amazing producers in Sweden. If this is a secret about your food or, I don't know, something that children take when they get raised, or it's crazy. There's so many amazing music people there. So yes, I'd love to come back, and thank you for the support in Sweden. I know, like, every time I go, it's amazing. From Wendy Moyer Shayla, do you have quiet evenings at home with your family where you just sit and watch TV or read? I have moments with my family, but they're really not quiet because I'm not very much at home. So when I'm there, like, it's crazy. It's a party. So even when I don't party, I still party. And I have babies, so they get really excited. From Michelle Demoines, what was the most extravagant you have bought yourself or someone else? It's gonna be really technical. I'm buying some crazy plugins. That's what makes me happy. I'm not like I don't even have a car. So, I don't really go shopping a lot, but I bought the whole collection of waves. Wow, how exciting! These are like some crazy effects plugins. So from Megan, Evansville, who is your favorite new artist to listen to right now? Ooh. Who's my favorite new artist? Caroline, who's my favorite new artist? I don't know. James Brown? Who's new and exciting?
Gosh, it's too pop.
Drake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that's kind of obvious.
Yeah, that's true.
I would say Afrojack.
What about Crookers? What about some of those guys?
Yeah, but Afrojack
There you go,
is
yeah.
newer than
Afrojack's the
Crookers.
next one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Next one, yeah.
It's
All
the
right.
next. Oh my God, I get it. No, I can't say
You
that.
better.
I got a story to tell you about those guys. Oh my God, that's so funny. Okay, anyway, so, who is your favorite new artist to listen to right now? And that's from Megan, Evansville. I'm really excited about a new artist called Afrojack. I love his sound. Like, we've been working together already on one track on my album called Toy Friend, and we're producing together right now. I mean, this guy is crazy, and I really think it's gonna be big, very big. From Natalie Philly, who do you hope to tour with in the future? I don't know. I'm not really expecting anything. For me, collaborations are more important when it comes to studio than to touring, really, because it's kind of difficult for me to tour with a big artist because if it's like a big pop artist, then the audience will be like 100% pop, and I love to have kind of a mix between people that come for my big records, but also people that come for my DJing, and I love to play like longer sets and not only play my big pop records, but also like play some new music and so it's kind of difficult to tour with a big pop artist. We've done a few gigs with Black Eyed Peas. That was a lot of fun.
You need me to just say the question again?
Yeah. Can you run that question one more time?
Yeah. From Natalie Philly, who do you hope to tour with in the future? Well, I don't really hope anything, because for me, it's more exciting to be in the studio creating some music with artists. When it comes to touring, I have to say that it's more for me about like really DJing than concerts and stuff like that. I really love my DJ fans, like the real party people. That's what I love the most. From John, Lebanon, what message does your music strive to get across? I'm all about love, man. One love, that's my message. John, that's done. Nikki, Tessan, how have things like Facebook and Twitter benefited your success? Well, I think honestly it's all about the music, and then of course you need to let the people know what kind of music you make, and these are tools. So they're important tools, but they're only tools. So I think it should never come before the creation thing, you know. From Nikki, how have things like Facebook and Twitter benefited your success? So what I would say is that first, my music comes first, and it's all about the creation, and then you want to have some tools to help, you know, having people having access to your music, because it's great to make music, but I'm happy that I can share it with more people. But mostly it's like staying in touch directly with the fans, and that's a really cool thing with Twitter and Facebook. I think that's what is the most exciting. It's like, because when they play my record on the radio, I don't see the reaction, and like I get that as a DJ also. Like when I play, this is why it's so important for me to play in clubs, because I can see the reaction of the people, and it's like it's real. But also to stay in touch with them all the time, that's cool. From Jack Lebanon, what current song would you love to cover? Well, it's not my main thing really to cover songs. I mean, I could do it, but probably not a current one. If I was gonna cover something, I would cover like a really old song. But I really love to create songs, so that's what I prefer. From Nikki, if you had to choose another career, what would it be? That would be terrible. I really don't know what I could do. I don't know. I would be a club promoter. I mean, work in a record company. It has to be related to music, that's for sure. From Julie, Harrisburg, what country do you hope to tour and why? I've been almost everywhere. I haven't been to India yet. I want to go to India. I'm just curious. From Meg Lebanon, who's the most famous person who's ever come to one of your shows? Well, I had lots of celebrities coming to my shows, but I'm flattered. But you know, for me, everybody's the same. So it's about the love, the party, the music. You know, I'm happy when I have artists that I love that are coming to my shows, because, you know, I don't know, like it's nice, because if I admire somebody and I think that he appreciates me and my music, it's great. But you know, I'm not obsessed by that really. Kelly from Evansville, what artists do you most want to collaborate with? Well, honestly, right now there's like so many people that I'm working with, and it's like beyond any of my dreams, really. So I think Gaga would be really exciting, you know. From Ashley, Harrisburg, do you like playing small shows or big music festivals? I like both, and I need both. I love the energy in the big festivals or the big venues when I play, but I need my clubs, because this is what inspired my music. I need to see the reaction. I need to be able to play longer sets and to experiment some new sounds. That's, you know, yeah, everything I do is related to that. That's my thing. That's my life. Samantha Tesson, what celebrity would you be Star Trek by if you met them? Well, I have to say that when I met Madonna, I was like, oh my God, I just met Madonna. It was a big thing. I had that meeting with her, and I was like, crazy seduced. She's incredible. Alex Birmingham, what's your favorite part of performing live? Well, everything is my favorite part. That's what I do. That's what, I started producing tracks because I wanted to have music that was missing in my DJ set. So everything is based on what I do as a DJ. All my production, all my inspiration, that's the most important for me. I'm a DJ first. Bridget Harrisburg, who is your celebrity friends you hang out with? I don't know. Actually, we don't really go out so much. We're always in studios and stuff, I'm good friends with Kelly Rowland, with will.i.am, and with Akon. These are like my close people. Chris Willis, these are my people. But it's more like we speak about music forever. It's I don't know how to explain. It's not like we're going out and party, and I mean, we party when we perform, really, like performing with Will as a DJ at Fuck Me I'm Famous. That's a big party. That's just, From Kylie Lebanon, what are your diehard fans like? I don't know. My fans. I don't know what to say. I'm thankful to them. That's what I can say. They're amazing. They inspire me, and they're really important to me. And my DJ fans also, like this, because I have like two sorts of fans: the ones that really love my songs, and the one that have been following me as a DJ for a long time, and they're both very important to me. Taylor Evansville, what's the first website you check in the morning?
Can you say it one more time? Sorry, Dave.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
So from Taylor Evansville, what is the first website that you check in the morning? What is the first website I would check? I go to YouTube a lot. Beatport. There's where I buy my music. Yeah, this is probably the first ones I would go to. Yes. From Jill Birmingham, iPhone or BlackBerry? iPhone. I never tried BlackBerry. I heard that it's quicker for the emails to type, but I don't know. I'm really used to iPhone. I love it. Randy, Salt Lake City, who would you dream to be with? Oh, we've done that already. From Lauren, Lebanon, what's your favorite reality TV show? That I really don't know, because I don't watch TV. So I cannot answer that. I'm sorry. I'm all the time making music, really. So it's crazy. I don't have a regular life, I think. From Sasha Harrisburg, do you have any pre-show ritual? Yeah, actually I do. It's not very rock and roll, I have to say. I have a nap. It's kind of a disco nap before going out to give me power. So I kind of reset and deliver the show. Dana, do you get nervous before you play a show? Sometimes it happens. Not like crazy, like to be sick, but it happens, yes. From Kimi F, Birmingham. What's your favorite part about recording? Um, there's there's the moment where like we try little new things with the vocals and like the songwriting, the melody. That's really really exciting. And yeah, the ad libs, harmonies. I love that in the recording process. Yeah, especially working with people like Chris Willis, that come from a gospel background. It's amazing. He's the king of ad libs and harmonies. From Nick, New Jersey. Who do you fancy in the World Cup this summer? Wow, I'm really not a specialist. You got the wrong guy. I'm sorry. That's it.
That's the last one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
good job.
We've done it.